brothers and sisters of the light, fellow starseeds, way showers, light bringers, I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another message from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council as channeled by Daniel Scranton for December 5th, 2021. And the title of this message is Use Your Power for the Ascension of Humankind. And they begin, greetings, we are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We have determined that the best approach for humanity in getting to a place where you can all live together harmoniously is to look for the moments of connection that you have with people that you would not have expected anything in common with. When you remember those times when you meet someone who looked very different from you and yet had very similar beliefs, you open yourselves up to the possibility of a reality where everyone on earth can get along and live on one harmonious planet. We know that asking you to see the divinity in yourself and all others is a very big ask. We also know that it is nearly impossible for some people to imagine themselves walking in another's shoes. But you all have had experiences with other humans where you were surprised at how much you had in common with someone who, on the surface, was so unlike you in every way. It is very hard to spot a person who is spiritual unless they are going out of their way to tell you with their attire or with what they are doing. You cannot just look at someone and determine whether or not they share your beliefs. The New Age has been expanding as a community, and more people are waking up every day. If you, as the awakened ones, can practice this, then you can send that message to the collective consciousness. You let everyone know in those moments that you are sharing your memories with a collective consciousness that it's not only possible to make a connection with someone that you wouldn't expect to make that connection with, but it's also a reality in your experience. You really do want to experience a peaceful world, and while you cannot talk everyone else into laying down their weapons and hugging the person they see as their enemy, you can deliver this message to the human collective consciousness by admitting that you were wrong. Find instances where you made assumptions about other people that turned out to be wrong because you misjudged them. And we are talking about those instances when it was a negative judgment and the person turned out to be someone that you could really relate to. You are going to come to this harmonious society little by little and moment by moment. We know that you would like to see something that would bring about a broad and sweeping change, but just think about how many of you are awake right now and how you can contribute to the collective consciousness of humanity in such a positive way. You can send shockwaves through your collective consciousness and do more for humanity in a moment than you could do in a lifetime of working at something physically. This is the power that you have as individuals and as the awakened collective. And we are just suggesting now that you use that power for the good of all, for the ascension of humankind. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Here we go, folks. Once again, another marvelous message. Some points in here I hadn't really thought about myself. This marvelous message from the Arcturian Collective was channeled by Daniel Scranton. You can find the copy of this script on his own website, danielscranton.com. I will also be able to post it down below in the Show More section. And you can always find Daniel's fine work on the Sananda website or voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. I am Julie Joy, your cheerful servant of the light. Thank you so much for allowing me to bring you these marvelous messages from the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council.